Boom. I probably look like trash right now, but it is what it is. All right, so what was I going to talk about today? Actually, first of all, welcome guys for coming back to the channel, watching the trading journal. I feel like there's only like 1 or 2 people that consistently come back, because I'm not gonna lie, my views are like three views in the whole fucking week, but you know, it is what it is. I'm making it for myself. If you guys get value from it, if you guys want to support it, go for it. But what was I going to talk about today? There's a couple things. One of them being, this week was a pretty good week. In what way though, right? I think in last week's journal, I can't remember if I video journaled that or if I just typed that up, but I'm pretty sure I video journaled it as well, right? But the plan was to start taking more trades, you know, that are 1% based, right? Because look, at the max, I only allow myself to risk 6% in the week, right? That's all I can afford to lose. If I'm taking trades at 2%, that means I can only take 3 trades. And depending on how the market is, sometimes, you know, 3 trades could go out pretty damn quick, which happens quite often to me. Ever since I took it down to 1% trades, right? That means I can place, you know, at the max 6 trades. I can afford to lose 6 trades basically if I keep placing them at 1%. So that's already doubled, you know, how many times I can enter the market. But it's weird, right? The more I enter the market, the more I'm going to be at risk, but I'm entering at less risk as well, right? So it's weird. It literally makes sense in my head. I feel like because I just started doing this, I can't like explain the benefits and stuff yet. I'm gonna have to like keep trying it, keep playing at it. But speaking about how this week's has gone, amazing week, right? Just the freedom of being able to place more trades, that really helped me out with my trading. Being able to scale in was a big thing, right? So at the start of the week, I lost 3% straight away, right? And that was across 2 trades. After that, it was a matter of entering on 1%. If it's doing well, if I find a lever I can scale in, I'm going to scale in at another 1% or even 2%, right? Because I still had money to play with. And of course, when it was to reach 30 pips, as I always do, put my stop loss into break even. Now it's a risk-free trade. On Aussie dollar, it was working for me until market reversed on me, and it hit stop loss on both trades. I did take partials on the initial trade. The second one, it didn't reach the 50 pip mark, so I didn't take it. But in hindsight, because it was coming to a level of like support where it reversed off from, I should have taken, you know, some profits over there. Euro GBP though, kind of the same example. I managed to scale in 3 times successfully. With the 4th and 5th tries, it was a case of the market was like, at the time it seemed like, oh, you know, market's just going to do this. Looking back on it, the market was quite choppy. I should have waited for a real breakout retest kind of situation before I entered, right? Even though it was just 1% entries. Okay, the downfall for the 1% entries was because it was only 1% rather than my 2%. I was like, oh, screw it, you know, it's fine. It's only going to be 1%. I can afford it, kind of thing. But I think I need to be a bit more disciplined and stricter on that as well, because, you know, at the end of the day, capital preservation is needed as well. That's important as well, right? So you're not trying to lose money as well. So if you can, you know, avoid losing the money, that's a win too. But yeah, Euro GBP done as well. So initially it rallied up quite high, then started consolidating. I'll just take another entry on the consolidation. So I tried one time on the hoping for a breakout above. That one kind of failed on me. And the second one was, you know, from the support of the consolidation, take a long from there. That one also failed on me. And that's where price reversed back lower as a retracement, and took out the 3rd entry that I'd already put in for the Euro GBP trade. I hope it's easy to follow, like you could see in the journal that's going to come up anyways. And on that 3rd entry, that got taken away and price came down a little bit lower. And I was thinking, you know what, this is a sign that, you know, I should enter from. I really don't think price is going to come any lower than this. And price literally from there just rallied straight back up. if I was to enter that, it would have been even better profit. But right now, I have 2 trades open, and collectively, in terms of monetary value, they're sitting at about £125. In terms of, and I've already taken partials throughout the week as well. So I think partials are probably only like 50 odd pounds, something like that. But this is currently at 125. So the initial target was to get to 1800. Then I'll close out some of the open positions or take partials at least anyway. But that's where the factor of greed just keeps coming in, right? I was at about 1750, and I was like, you know what, 50 more pounds and that's gonna happen. You know what? The market reversed on me. It took out 1 trade for me, right? It wasn't hitting stop loss. It was it hit break even, but still, you know, whereas I could have made something, I ended up making nothing. You know, the time and effort went into it as well. That is still one thing that I've got to control myself on, and especially when I scale into positions, right? If I've got so many entries open, I should, you know, just at least close 1 entry out and leave the other 2 open. You know, they're going to be risk free anyways. Just close 1 entry out, just keep the profit, be happy with it, and if price was to continue further, that's great because those 2 entries are gaining more money anyways. Plus, I can also scale in at a better risk reward and better entry point as well. That, I think for me, that is key. That greed factor, that is a big thing for me. But I feel like my entries this week, they were pretty good. Tight stop losses for the most part, especially the Aussie dollar and the Euro GBP trades. That was pretty good. I think my stop losses on those are about 15-20 pips, and good risk reward ratios. Currently, I believe they're sitting at about 60 pips, I want to say. But yeah, I might have to double check. Actually, I've got my thingy right. Let me just double check. I also mentioned the monetary value because, oh yeah, so the journal I done on Friday, that was before work, so that was around 3 p.m. I want to say. And on that one, the monetary value was at £60, but price obviously rallied from that stage by the end of the night, so it got up to £125 value. Yep. And okay, so my balance right now is 1,542. My equity is 1,668. I would like it to reach 1,700, and then I will close or take partials at either position. But let's see how that goes, because price is back in the range box area as well. Price is back at the range box area. That means that if it was to break to the upside of it, I will be able to enter another position on top. And if I do, most likely I'll take profits on that at 50 pips, just take profit, which will hopefully cover me taking profits on these ones, and these I can carry on just letting run. Basically, I'll probably place a trading stop loss on these though, but for the most part, just let them run. Yeah, that is the plan in my head right now. Hopefully that's easy to follow. If not, then I'm going to be journaling it anyway for the next week, and you know, I can talk you through it, and visually you guys can see on the chart. So
yo guys, it's your boy back at it again. I think this is week 13 now, isn't it? Yeah, so today's Monday, just over 2 o'clock right now. So I thought, you know what, let me go look at the setups to see how everything's lining up. And I thought, you know what, let me do it live, right? I've not done that for a while. Let me just look at the charts together so that you and myself can see it at once. Let's get it. 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 Today was a sick day though, not gonna lie. Just went gym, woke up early, gonna do this, gonna sort out other stuff. Today, like, I'm just gonna declutter like my phone and laptop and stuff like that, because I feel like just the way I was speaking about, you know, the things you do outside will relate into, you know, the actual work you do, like for example, trading, right? Your lifestyle will kind of like, you know, carry over into this. I'm trying the same principle. So I'm trying to declutter everything around me in my environment. For example, yesterday I sorted out, you know, my room, my wardrobe, stuff like that. Today it's, you know, going through my laptop, clearing the you know, unnecessary shit that's on it. Same thing with my phone, you know, declutter that. So hopefully there's more free space over there, and you know, subconsciously, you know, my mind is also freer as well. Well, that's the idea. Yesterday, what I'd done, it worked. So I want to carry that over to today, and hopefully, you know, I can be done with it and feel even more free. But yeah, let's carry over to the charts. I've not seen them yet. Let's do it together. All right, Aussie dollar, US dollar. Interesting. Ideally, I want it to go up, reject, and then come lower. Okay, also, I got to stop doing that because I feel like every time when I'm talking and I do that, like, I probably can't hear me too well, so I'll stop. I'll try to control that though, at least anyway. All right. Aussie dollar, US dollar. I want to check it on the 4 hour, just to see what it's saying. Yeah, ideally, I do want it to go up just to test that and see if it's showing a rejection off that resistance and then take it lower. So that's all right. It's a bit of a waiting game. We got time, baby. We got time. Same with USD CAD, to be honest. Euro USD, I wasn't really going to focus on. Like, if it was to break below this support, then yeah, I'll consider something. But as of now, like, I'm not too interested. This is all discussed in the weekly outlook that I just put out yesterday. All right, USD CAD is more of the same thing as well. So ideally, I want it to come and retest this level over here, the support. If not, if it does carry on moving, I'd want to see it break the monthly key level and then retest that and then push higher. That'd be nice. So still a bit of a waiting game. It's not doing anything as you want to right now. GBP AUD. It's interesting. I could be looking at trades from here. Ideally, again, you want it to break this resistance, retest, and then take a long. But see, price had been like ranging along this level over here as well. It's found, you know, support and resistance over here. I'm trying to see how I want to go about it. I think because it's broken it, if it comes down for a retest, I may enter and place my stop loss just slightly below this, right? Saying that, it's looking about 75 pip stop loss. Jeez, it's quite a bit. But I mean, considering GBP, that's actually not that bad. Like this pair, you know, it's usually moves quite a bit during the day. So for example, let's just pick a random candle. Let's say, okay, this one on the 14th of July, not too big, not too small, and that moved about 150 pips, right? So if the same thing was to happen today, that's a risk reward of 2 to 1, you know, within one day. But yeah, usually this one, you know, moves quite a bit. So for example, let's look at a bigger candle. This, I thought it was my phone. Bam, about 230, right? So just an example. But yeah, 75 hits for this pair. It's a steal. It's a bargain. GBP. Okay, GBP Chef. What I wanted for this one was to take a short after a break of this counter trend line and this level of support. However, I do see it consolidating over there. Maybe I don't think I realized that yesterday when I was analyzing the charts. It's interesting. I might wait for it to go up over here, see what it's trying to do. If it presents a sign for it to come lower, I'm gonna enter. I'm gonna do my thing. What else we got? GPUSD. Also, I do want to speed this along because obviously, if I'm trying to do this for every single day, yeah, it's going to be looking hefty. So let me move along. For GPUSD, the goal was for it to break this range box, and the support is not exactly done that yet. So nothing new over there. Euro JPY is not playing out the way we want to yet either. It's a waiting game. GJ, bit of the same thing as GPUSD. So I'd wait for it to go up to the resistance level, see where it's reacting like. If it's showing a rejection, take a short. Also, if it simply doesn't do that and it actually just breaks below the breaks the downside of the range box, take another short. So we've got two potential short entries. I'm looking just for shorts on those, not really looking for longs. Have I been missing something on UJ? UJ is not my priority. Same as Euro USD, it's not my priority, but the trend line play over there. Because initially I thought, you know what, it's rejected and bounced off this like major support over there. So it should continue going higher. But it has encountered this level of resistance. I mean, if it breaks above it, then yeah, like I'm gonna take it higher. It could potentially even come lower. I probably wouldn't take that lower entry from here. Yeah, I doubt I'll take it from there. If it was to break below this though, I'll probably take it from there. But up over here, I mean, it would be a good entry, but it's just not a strong enough confirmation. I may reanalyze this pair and see what I feel like doing. All right, Euro GBP. Oh, this is beautiful. And I mean, this is also kind of going hand in hand with the other pound crossovers. Wow. Okay. So this is about to retest. I will come down to this level of support for a reaction. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. If it was to reject, I'm taking this bad boy up. I've been looking forward to take this one higher. So that'd be nice, and it'd be like, you know, like a triple bottom in a sense over here. So yeah, I think I'll wait till 4 o'clock, give it about an hour and a half just to see what the price is saying, and then look for entries across some pairs. But yeah, it looks like we've got something lined up. And what I want to do is, like, every time I take a trade, I want to journal it for that day rather than, you know, like letting a few days pass and then journal it. You know, I want to talk through my thought process of why I've taken the trade. Maybe as it's playing out as well, I'll discuss, you know, what I'm planning to do, and once it has played out, whether, you know, it's hit take profit for us, if it's hit stop loss, or if it's, you know, closes out at break even. Just talk through, you know, things then as well, kind of like look back on it, see if it was a good idea, what actually happened in the market, what resulted in it, to, you know, hit either one of those things. But yeah, that's it for me for now. I hope you guys do like the style of, at least on Mondays, where I do like a live kind of, you know, like entry, looking for entries, just to, you know, go over the things I've discussed on Sunday. And yeah. Anyway, that's it for me for now. I can't think too much, I'll be honest. Once my brain is working a little bit more, once I've got some fueling, because I've not ate for a while as well. Yeah, I think that's what I need right now. So yeah, gonna go munch up, probably come back, look for entries, and yeah, that's it. Peace. All right, enough. That's enough. Not gonna lie, it be hella hot today. That's why, you know, your boy's out here without a t-shirt on. Oh, a bit of nip slip going on. But anyways, let's get straight into it, shall we? All right. Let me share the screen. All right, so it's about 6:30 right now. What I'm gonna do is I've entered a few positions. I'm gonna go over them. When I entered these positions, I think I entered them last night. Yeah, it was last night. Entered these positions last night. I did check earlier, obviously. They seem to be doing good, but I just want to like make sure if I need to monitor and manage them in any ways. And we shall do that right now. Also, if I didn't mention, it's Tuesday currently. And also, I'm already 3% down. Let me go over the positions that we were in before. So one was a yeah, 3%. One was a USD CAD, right? That the stop loss on that one got obliterated. And another one was a Euro GBP, which I thought was actually going to hit stop loss. But surprisingly, that one didn't. So we good on that part. And yeah, that was in a bit of profit before. I'm going to check right now what's going on. Another one that did hit stop loss was this GBP JPY one. It was going to be a risky one. I tried. Let's see. Let's go back to 4 hour. I tried taking an entry right at the top of this over here. That was the game plan, and you know, just for it to be at 1%, tight stop loss. But yeah, it broke past that. Maybe I was jumping into it a bit too soon, but I'm glad I managed the risk. And you know, it would have been pretty sweet if I did manage to catch it, you know, just on touch over there, because that's where the previous one is. Or if we can see, you know, showing a level of resistance over here. So basically this candle did come to basically test that area, but then the following candle, yeah, obliterated it. But anyways, currently I am in a Aussie dollar US dollar trade for 1%. Just want to go over that one. A very nice entry. I could see that there was going to be a level of support over here. So yesterday, I placed a USD CAD trade because of a similar candle like this. I thought it's already retested the support, obviously in Aussie dollar, US dollar, it's resistance. But what happened is price made its move, came back and made a proper rejection off of it. So I just entered on a 1% basis over here because it was still very uncertain, but it's played out very, very nicely. This trade I do need to journal as well. I've not journaled it just yet, but currently it's sitting at about close to about 30 odd pips. So it means I will have to put the stop loss into break even. The second trade is a Euro GBP trade. Two of them, in fact. So first one I took around over there at 1%. It went up nicely. Price broke this level of resistance, came back for a retest, and so I entered a second position at 2%. Currently, it seems to be the second position seems to be in a bit of drawdown. So let's see. Sorry. Let's see what the move of that is. I'm going to lower. Actually, let me check what the daily candle's looking at. Right. Okay. The momentum, downwards momentum from the candle close on Monday seems to have stalled. It's not pushing lower. Not right now, at least anyways. These two doji candles showing a lot of indecision, right? It's neither wants to go up right now, nor is it wanting to actually, you know, continue the momentum lower. They're pretty big candles in terms of their highs and lows, but in terms of what they're trying to tell is, in a sense, not much, but also in a sense, quite a lot. Let's look at lower time frames, right? So far, what we can see is ever since price has broken above that level, it's not closed back below it. And on 1 hour, there's quite a bit of choppiness going on right now. So the reason I entered the second trade was there was actually this bearish candle on 1 hour. And I was like, I'm pretty sure it's going to find some sort of support around this kind of area over here. And if it was to do so, I'm going to place a buy stop entry. So the candle closed more or less over here. It would have been nicer if it just rejected off of this, but it came further lower. And I thought that just seemed like a manipulative move to me. So I thought, let me just place a buy stop entry, which is about, I want to say about 7 odd pips away. No, 10 odd pips away, yeah. 9 to 10 odd pips away for a buy stop entry. It was triggered. It was in a decent profit. I think I saw it when it was actually around about over here, 0.9. But yeah, ever since it's come lower. Let's see how that goes. But What I will do definitely though is currently basically there's 3% open on this trade right now, so I'm definitely going to have to close out the initial, not the close out, but put the initial Euro GBP trade into stop loss. It's stop loss into break even, so that there's only 2% exposed. So yeah, I'm gonna head off, do those things right now, and yeah, I should do another journal maybe in the evening just to show how things have gone. But that's it for me for now. Hope everyone enjoys their days. Peace. It's way too hot though, but peace. Oh. Yo, guys, welcome back. So today is Wednesday. I think it's about 3:11 right now. And yeah, I was supposed to check the charts at about 2 o'clock today. Kind of got caught up with a few things. So I thought, soon as, so I've literally just prayed, munched up right now. I thought, got my mind cleared up. Let's look at the charts. So I've literally just opened the charts up. So I've had a brief look already, but you know what? Something I gotta show you, man. First of all, it was the Aussie dollar trade that we're in. I'm just gonna go over that. I think I've mentioned all my entries and stuff already. Actually, okay, maybe I've not mentioned this one. So yesterday night, I took another entry on this Aussie dollar, US dollar. It was at the break of this support level, right? In the morning, it was at decent profit. It was about 30 odd pips. So I'd placed my stop loss into break even and it's come back and hit that. Right now, it looks like price does want to come down. It doesn't look like it's sustaining the break above this. So I may look for another entry on this one actually. The rest doesn't really matter. What does matter is this Euro GBP, 3 positions deep right now. Started from the bottom, now we here, them type of vibes. But yeah, let's have a look. So that first initial trade, that was stop loss has been placed into break even. I'm pretty sure I have done for the second trade as well. Hence, I put another entry in for the third one at the break of this level over there. I just want to see how many pips that is because it could be time to take partials. All right, so it's time to take partials on the first one. It's coming up to about 70 odd pips. What about the second trade? Time to take partials on that one as well. This stuff I didn't check earlier, so I'm just going through right now. And the third trade, what I'm gonna do is put the stop loss into break even for now. And if it comes up to about this sort of level, right, that's what I'll be having to take the partials. And I may also look for another entry over there, right? I'm going to reanalyze everything, see if there's some sort of like valid support and resistance over there, and look to enter again, like there was, around this sort of level over here. So initially, a break above this would have been nice, but I wanted the higher probability, so I wanted it to be above this candle over here, which was the highest at that time. But yeah, let's go through the MT4. All right, that is good. We're in juicy profits today right now. Equity is looking much better. I'm going to take the partials. Hopefully, by taking the partials, I could bring this up to about 1600, and then we're going to have about 150 odd pounds in floating profit. But everything should be risk free. And also, I'm going to enter the Aussie dollar US dollar trade as well. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I will be back to journal maybe in the evening. Let's see. But peace. All right, peeps. Today is Friday. Welcome back to one of the other journals for the week. I didn't do one yesterday. I didn't feel like there was anything that needed to be shared carrying over from Wednesday. As far as I can remember, I think there was something later in the night, but I thought, I'll just do that right now. But there's also some other things that happen right now that I'm going to go over. I'm going to do it very quickly because I've got work in a little bit. I'm literally going to leave in like 10 minutes. So let me go through things. So Aussie dollar, US dollar. I'm not sure if I mentioned it on the Wednesday one because I think maybe it happened yesterday, but the original trade on this one hit break even, right? It literally just wicked it and then it's come lower. So that one is out too. No loss, but break even. Nothing else. We're going to go straight into the Euro GBP stuff. Now, greed, big thing. It's taken things away from us again, right? Price came up over here at this consolidation level because it was ranging. I thought, you know what, it should continue going higher. So I was looking at, you know, certain patterns forming and stuff to enter a trade. There was something that formed around the midpoint of the range box. It was a morning star pattern, so I thought, let me take a trade. It was only on 1% because I wanted to enter another 1% after a break of this resistance. Unfortunately, that 1% got hit into stop loss. But another thing happened, which was this this third entry from our original entry. That one also hit the break-even stop loss, right? So we made nothing on that, right? The way I'm saying greed cost me, even though these two trades are currently active and, you know, it's going back into profit slowly, I was in very good profit on 3 trades from about 1500 something at the start of the week, going up to, I want to say 1750, right? But I wanted that push for 1800, then, you know, start taking bigger partials from the market, or just, you know, close all the trades, or at the very least close the second 2 trades but leave the original trade running. Although there was a plan in my mind, I was at a level where I was pretty happy with the amount that I was seeing on the screen. I should have closed. I should have taken the profit and ran. I didn't. Luckily, it's not cost me fully yet because, you know, price is still in profit and stuff. The only thing is one trade has taken a hit. But yeah, I think if I'm happy, I gotta find a way to start closing things much sooner. And it'd make more sense if I was to close a second and third trade. Reason being, if price retraces, you know, it's more likely to hit those. Obviously, it's going to hit those first and hit the stop loss on that, right? Rather than me closing the first trade, because that's the furthest away. So even if the stop loss is on break even for that, you know, price has to travel quite a bit before it can close that out. I hope you're following the gist of that. But yeah, that's something I'm going to work on a little bit more on myself and, you know, improve. Apart from that, risk management on point. This week I felt like it was on point. Hopefully, if I've not covered everything fully for the week, I'll do that on Saturday when I sit down and break everything through. Another thing I'm going to share right now is the MetaTrader, just to see where things are at. All right, see, it's at 70 right now. This is double before, right? So there's 3 trades open. Price was in very good profits. It was double, but it's at 70 right now. It's not so bad. I think if it hits 1700 now, again, I'm going to call it a day, or forget even 1700. I'll be real. If it was to, actually, let me share it this way. If price was to even come back within this range box, I'm thinking of closing a partial position. But let's see how that goes. Because another thing in my mind is, price has made a move up, it's come down, retrace, and it's bouncing up again from over here. It could mean that it wants to start another leg up. Now, if that leg was to break this resistance on a retest, that can go much higher. So there's a couple things in my mind, but let's see how things go. I just want to see if that retraced off a fib. To the T. To the fucking T. Interesting. But yeah, okay. Anyway, that's it for me for now. I'm gonna shoot off now and explain things I've not covered and go deeper into the things I was talking about right now. Hopefully tomorrow, and it'll be part of the whole journal. But anyway, that's it for me for now. Peace.
But guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a blessed week ahead, blessed and profitable trading week ahead. And yeah, hopefully I can make these more entertaining. Soon come. But yeah, have a good day. Peace.